Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Golden Flashes will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Sooners offense will get the football first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it! Turning it on! Slippery slide! Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The Sooner Schooner doesn't have a tight turning radius, but it can rev up the Oklahoma crowd, David.
Man, get them started, get them going early, test the limits, get in the end zone, get these people going bananas, just safely. You know, go bananas, go crazy, but, you know, don't do too much and don't fall over in your seats.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kent State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. The Golden Flashes will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
Offenses don't like being in this situation. They don't like having a little success on 1st and 2nd down, because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Berry. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Fires to the right. He's got it. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle is finally made.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. 1st and 10 for the offense. Just keeps slinging it. That's caught. It's Gibson. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework.
He strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooner.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Right back to him on the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Golden Flashes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's got great speed. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Dropping back, it's Mateer. He fires one deep down the right side. It's a seam wide open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year. And that's
KJ, come here right quick.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this
I told
unit,
KJ to come
they've been
in.
slow and struggling. They need an
Open the door
explosive
for him.
play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick
KJ,
until you
KJ,
find that play or that scheme that you can use.
come here right quick before y'all leave.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep.
Please go wherever you're going with your mama. I like you got some sense, okay?
He's brought down, but a really
All that crazy noise making, all that yelling, all that stuff you did doing downstairs.
opening play of the drive from
Don't.
the 39.
Okay?
To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Complete to the right. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. First down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Under fire. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been...
Yeah, I try to find you another
And
too.
will finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's a hit. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coverage. This should be the last play of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A run for the quarterback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And they want this defense spread out across the width of the field, 5 wide on, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown Sooners!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Clark. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the Golden Flashes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. There he goes. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Got it set up on the outside. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. The Golden Flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Got a man. It's Gibson.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He fires one deep over the middle. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback to run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hunter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Solid gain to get them out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. The Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Golden Flashes racing to the line in the hurry up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Here comes the heat.
Playing deep.
And this defense.
Yeah, I play in the minute. I'm in my game right now. All right.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up.
this offense could go back, they'd be like, throw it away. You know, don't take the sack earlier in the downs because the scramble now puts you in a good fourth down situation. Interesting to see what this offense does, but they got to stay away from those negative plays.
They punt it away on fourth down. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Going for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown Sooner! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it?
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Find some fresh air. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Cole. Pressure coming. Fires to the middle. Got his man all by himself. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. It's a running room. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off.
He's looking deep. Makes a grab right down the middle. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll take another shot here. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Sooners have moved it inside the 20. He's got it. crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. This quarterback part of their running game. And he'll finish the line in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much in the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Illinois. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Cole. Here's the pressure. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He's got it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds a man by himself. Wide open spaces. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sooners! He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scaffold, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got his man in the middle.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. To the air, it's Cole. Quickly to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Golden Flashes have this offense rolling. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's loose down the left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They put another score on the board as they try to
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield, you're trying to find an open guy, you're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. You got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Banks. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Golden Flashes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground
what they say them at,
as
Mike?
soon as he catches the ball.
The Apple thing.
In the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13.
Oh.
To the air, it's Cole.
I'm going to try. I think we're started.
Hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Absolutely perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Diva is a female version of a hot
wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got
this a show?
The receiver decided maybe to
this a show?
Route a little bit.
How long
to
it
make
is?
sure that he got the first down.
Looking downfield on first down.
He playing with?
Now they're
He's
starting
the only one that got boost.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to get
he's
in.
going down.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. A designed run for the quarterback. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. After